I'm talking about women who had been in the world and knew the world and saw in me what I didn't see in myself. And them prostitutes took me under their wing when I was in show business, and they didn't try to get in no bed with me. They were schooling me. That's why today, give me all the whores in the world, because I know what to do with a woman now.
That's honey.
My bitch suck a good dick, now she was practicing. Observe it when she served it, spaced out like an acronym. She said she didn't fuck him, now she just had took a nap with him. Passionate feelings, they can expose a person's inner you from just not into you. I have the right to change my mind, as do you, bitch. I stay on some new shit, exclusive when I do it, cause my music make your pussy throb. Feelings have you stealing out the cookie jar. You even sell ads, so get a job. I'm not a law, I'm a subordinate. Some repeat the shahada, others can be born again. Took heed to the warnings and a crack dealing scally tramp. Explained to me the procedures on how to move extravagant in hardcore habitats, avoiding inexactness. Show me when I was molding my fat bitch. If you share knowledge, I like to match it. If I can, I want to learn from you. Inspired by the Ibada or servitude, my words are food.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are now listening to the sounds of Pariah Radio, hosted by the Almighty Sam Hill and Mr. A.L. Dre. Shout to the South Bronx, shout to Brooklyn, shout to them Harlem niggas, them Staten Island niggas, Queens, the whole
Niggas that God speaks to me and through me with messages from me. You want the money, not love. I only spare the dummies. From Nottingham to Scotland, respected in Dundee. You getting old, bitch. You tried the steps with one knee. Up and down like grandma did. Go make a banana split. My attitude is ravaging. Why would you want to challenge it? I'm soothing when I'm removing the bitch from my establishment. I'm froggy, but doggy style, I am talented. A humbling spirit becomes fabulous. I'm here to change the minds of whores. Selling pussy at 30, bitch, you is a dinosaur. Sneaking out the back, getting money from behind the store. Sooner you a cougar, why you lying for? And you ain't getting shit from the designer store. Bunnies is where it happens at. Time is all about bread, like I'm not subtracting that. Intrigued from the green, like it's growing out the cabbage patch. The truth is actual facts without corrupting the stats.
Shouts to S.STREET Media. Shouts to Aaron Michael Entertainment. Every Tuesday from 6 to 7 p.m. Pariah Radio on S.STREET Media. Shouts to the whole NYC and all the fans around the world.
What up, and what up?
Peace.
S.STREET Media.
S.STREET Pariah Radio.
Pariah Radio.
What's this, the
Fifth episode.
Power Refinement.
Almighty Sam Hill.
Yo, man, and my elder, my big bro, Mr. A.L.
Motherfucking Dre. A.L. Dre.
Fucking Dre from Brooklyn.
It's been a week. How you doing?
I'm chilling out. Dre, man, it's been a
interesting week.
Very interesting, very learned a lot this week. So, you know,
we are going to explore that this week for the hour. It's gonna be all about us. Fully ego driven. All about us.
Well, you know, sometimes we got to do that. We have to show.
Are we? It's gonna be all about us. Are we gonna slip deep into Kanye all about us, or we not gonna go that far?
We not gonna go that far, but it can get that. We
can go left real quickly.
I know who Dre is. Dre, you know who I am, so she can get funky. But we like to thank y'all for joining us. And
it was a great show last week.
Great show.
It was the second part of our conversation on Father's Day and experiences and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Today we gonna have different levels, kind of like concerning work relationships, interactions with people,
Interaction with niggas too, because you
niggas, people, whores, cat with a hard R,
cannot forget the stinking whores.
just life situations. I'm gonna ask some questions. I'm gonna tell some stuff, and you know, the opinionated Sam Hill
Pariah Radio.
will give you some of his jewels.
She, man, I just got to be myself, man. And I like to thank all the people who actually give a fuck about Sam Hill that took time to watch me talk my shit and rant.
Yes, rant is the main thing. All right, so let's dive in.
Okay.
One of the questions I wrote down is how do you handle work struggles? And by that I mean problems at work, with coworkers, or with the boss.
Okay, so when I'm doing something legal.
Legal or illegal, how do you handle it?
Okay. All
right.
Well, truthfully, if it's about my money and I'm there to get my money, I don't really give a fuck what nobody else is doing. You know what I'm saying? Because, I learned, at a younger age that, your money is your money and you got to earn it. Nobody's going to earn your money for you. So when you go into work to socialize and you go into work to be on that bullshit, it's not going to work out. You're going to be fucked up. You're going to get laid off. I'm going to let you go. So what I'm going to do is when I go into a work situation, I'm just there by my paper. I'm there to do that and fuck with that. But right? Mm-hmm. When you're in environments, things are going to transpire because that's just what that is,
See now, but the work environment that I'm throwing out there ain't just necessarily a 9 to 5.
Okay.
We could be talking about you in the studio, you rhyming, you got to work with an engineer, you got to work with a producer.
Yeah.
Yeah. You could be working for a publishing firm. Mm-hmm. You got to work with freelance writers.
Yes, sir.
You got to work with the publisher. So it's like the whole total work environment. How do you handle shit? What do you do? I said to you earlier when we were talking about this that I don't ascribe to the love and hip hop kind of relationship. By that I mean this. All you motherfuckers know, love and hip hop, they got two people who don't get along,
Right.
don't like each other. Following week they fight. They don't like each other. They wind up at an event together drinking. Somebody throws a bottle. Well, there's always a mandatory somebody splashes some drink in somebody's face.
Right.
All right. And then what happens the following week?
They're friends.
They either decide, let's hook up and meet and see if we can get along. Let's talk about shit. They wind up fighting again.
Right.
So I don't aspire to that. If I don't get along with somebody and we done tried, or even if sometimes we didn't try, I don't consistently keep trying to hook up with you and hang and whatever. Sometimes it just means we ain't supposed to be cool.
Well, I'm at a point right now in my life, not at a point right now. I've been like this for quite a while. You can ask a lot of motherfuckers who try to be my friend after they try some shit. I'm not fucking with you no more. That shit is dead. Go about your life. I wish you a peaceful journey. I wish you well. My son's mother, my mother.
Well, that describes to relationships too, because that's work.
The fuck out of here. Get away from me. Because it's like this. I've been in situations with people in studios. Let's talk about a situation I've had in the studio where I'm dealing with people. I'm paying all the money. Nobody's paying for nothing. Ain't a dime came out nobody pocket.
So you paying for studio time?
I'm paying for studio time. Listen.
Which means they supposed to be working for you.
Which means that's my music. That means it owns to me. So let's just talk about everything without naming too many names and going to it. It was a certain situation I had with somebody that I held in extreme regard. Mm-hmm. Like I hold you in regard. Mm-hmm. Like I hold show in regard. Mm-hmm. Y'all are people that I watched and learned from by watching you literally, physically in life. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was him from the same hood or you touching your creation with my hand. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have influenced me to be great, to manifest God. You know what I'm saying? And the person I held in high regard, we was doing business with them, and he hooked me up with an engineer, Dave Daw. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And with me working with Dave Daw, I was also working with another engineer who we won't say his name right now. Let's just call him confidentially informant. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Let's call him CI. And at the end of the day, you know, I'm working with these people and I'm doing it. Like I said, I'm spending all the money. The person who was supposed to be managing me actually was not supposed to be, he's a manager, he's a promoter. But, you know, it was the game being played because I guess that I'm green, I want to do this, I got the talent to make it rock, and I'm spending the money for everything, videos, studios, engineers, everything, everything. So the law is this. The law is this, people. The law is this. Everybody, where you at?
What's the law?
The law is that if you spend your money for that studio, your money, regardless of what the fuck, who say what about what, you own everything of that. Understand that. So this is why when you sign to them record labels and they're giving you that advance to pay for this and pay for that, the best thing you might want to do is don't take it. Because once they're paying for them studio times and they're in that studio they pay for, they own your music. When you pay for your studio at whatever studio you go to, you got your flash drive, you own that music.
That's how it should be. If you are paying for the hour or the hours, everybody in that place, engineer, works for you, trying to get your stuff because you paid for that time. They're trying to make sure your stuff is on point.
Right. So, with this being said, there were situations with people who I said, how I held in high regard. What I didn't know at the time, that there was money situations going on with them, because from what I learned from a certain documentary, that, you know, things have changed within the times.
Right.
And so what I've grown to realize that people was trying to take advantage of me because of who I am, what I have, and what they thought they could get. So the sad shit about that is that these people thought they made Sam Hill. There's a lot of people that take claim to Sam Hill. It's a lot of Bronx producers. Is you know, a lot of these niggas take claim to Sam Hill, but they can't take claim to Sam Hill because yes, they've helped me, but I've made my way. So to get back to where it was at though, these people, Dave Daw, confidential informant, and the person I held in high regard, once it started getting, see, the thing was this.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Once they started getting me with Dave Daw, that was the person who I held in high regard. He hooked me up with him. So this is what it was. Once shit started getting funny and he knew he already had my music, the person I held in high regard told Dave Daw to keep my music, run off, stop picking up my phone. Right? But if the person I held in high regard was still dealing with me with that. So he thought I didn't know that because of the fact that he thinking I'm so green to him.
Okay.
So allegedly.
First name alleged, last name Lee.
First name alleged, last name Lee.
Here we go.
Allegedly, when these people ran off my music, some of them was allegedly, I think somebody almost got shot. I don't know. But
it was circumstances.
It was a circumstance that somebody was gonna lose their fucking life.
Okay.
Because, you know, it was a violation beyond compare, and a nigga thought that he was gonna still be sitting around me playing stupid. So, you know, make a long story short, confidential informant got told on by Dave Daw. And Dave Daw told, because I was working with some people overseas and they wanted, I'm like, yo, these niggas stole my music, man. I'm about to send a flamethrower at somebody. I'm like, yeah, even if I never get my music back, they got flame. So
let them know you was aware at least.
Yo, Dre, this is just disrespect. So the people overseas, I said, cool, hit Dave Daw, see what he say. They sent me the screenshot of everything. Oh, no, I don't got Samuel music. Fred One's got it. Holla at Fred One's and see what you can do with it. I hit up. Oh, I said his name. Oh, shit. Confidential informant. Allegedly.
Was that a slip on purpose?
It was a slip. No, that was accident.
All right, I'm in my
allegedly. Hey, listen, allegedly, C.I. was saying, yo, I ain't got your music, Sid. I don't have it. I'm telling you, Sid, I don't have it. Now, mind you, C.I. only knows high regard through me. Okay. C.I. only knows Dave Daw through me. Okay. But now C.I. is acting like he on some gangster shit and he's not built like that. I'm like, yo, C.I. Yo, he told on you, Sid Hill, I swear I do not have it, man. I said, okay, all right. We got 3 ways we could work this out here. So I allegedly gave him an offer
Some Godfather shit?
I actually gave him, or I allegedly
Okay.
gave him an offer
Some Godfather shit.
that he could have refused. He could have refused it.
Okay.
I gave him 3 options.
Wait.
Huh?
Should I ask what the 3 options?
Would you like to?
Sam,
If you want to.
Sam,
Yes.
what were the 3 options that you gave him?
Option 1 was that, you can give me my music and we can go about our friendly way and we'll see what high regard will do for you.
Cool. Option number 2?
Option number 2, I could take you to court because I did 9 months of law school and I could fuck over your whole situation.
I still say you should still be a lawyer. But option number 3? We don't, no. Leave that one alone?
He gave me my shit.
Okay. That was
And a lot of the songs, not all of the songs is there too. He took certain certain songs from YGD. YGD is Yakub's Graphic Double. He took certain YGD music. That's DJ Preservation. I'm fuck about that. Fuck that devil. He's YGD.
allegedly. No.
Ain't no legend.
Nah.
DJ Preservation is a coward, straight like that. He know what he did.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It ain't no beef. No. He know what he did.
Just facts.
So it's just actual facts. He know he's YGD, and he started crying when I called him that to his face. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. Like these is work environments that where people think they got influence because you chose to watch them on television for 30 years and you think they're a part of your family. You think you know these people who you don't know because they made you feel good about something you like, which is hip hop. The reality is you looked at Tom and Jerry for 30 years, you loved them. The reality is you looked at Don Cornelius every Saturday for 30 years. Is he a part of your family?
I guess it depends on the individual, but I get what you're talking.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you can actually be related to the nigga, and now I'm stupid.
Don.
Because you can be, Don is not that, but you talking about. And I'm like, okay, well, let's change that. But the thing is, though, work environments.
Work environments is a motherfucker.
Become sucker shit when Dick Rotten comes in, when people want to use their bussy to try to
yeah, bussy.
It was a bussy boy pussy.
Oh, okay.
These niggas is come on, man. Like, come on, man. See, I ain't built like that. See, y'all.
So bussy is black balls,
Bussy,
which kind of plays into where we want to go about talking about being blackballed.
bussy is boy and pussy, and that's what they use with their ass. And at the end of the day, you could do that shit all day, blackball. Oh, yo, don't fuck with him because like what happened. Like people called up the guard number, said, yo, when I did the interview, they called up the guard like, yo, watch you have on your show because da 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 da. And I respect the guard forever for that, for holding it down and letting it be known like, yo, ain't that, we ain't with that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people be D-riders and be on some shit like, yo, oh, were you? That's how you feel? Okay, we can't fuck with you because he said, and like, what weight you holding? You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I made Sam Hill. It's people that contributed to the cause, but it's also them same people try to stop it. So once you try to stop it, you ain't did nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it's like anything else. People can't help, people can't push unless there's something there to help and push.
Right.
And without you being there, without you willing to put the work in, without you willing to sit, sacrifice, create music, put all your shit into your lyrics, without you being there,
My heart is so everything.
nothing they could do without you there.
Yo, at the end of the day, God, the high regard person, there's only one other rapper he ever co-signed in New York City history.
And we leave that there.
And we leave that there. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
So we're going to come back to this. What I want to know is, you got a song that we can play, more or less our interlude, till we come back and get into a deeper, another layer of this discussion. I'm going to ask you another question.
And I think that this song that I'm about to play,
What's the name of the joint?
this is called Static.
All right, so I got to ask my normal question.
Sure.
Let me give you the whole layers. To me, any Sam Hill song has the opportunity to be a classic. But is this classic meaning done years ago, or is this newer Sam Hill?
Let's try a few months ago,
All right.
2023.
All right, so this is current.
Very current. This is called Static, and it has an intro on it from the meeting that they had at the Boys and Girls Club in the Bronx in the 70s for the gangs trying to bring the truce when when Black Benji died.
Okay.
Black Benji was one of the gangsters from the Bronx who was a gangster, but was a peaceful gangster. He could walk all over to every hood. He could walk through every hood with his people and it was all peace. So, you know, we used the intro skit from that meeting to give some clarity to the song, because the song was called Static. And when the dude is on, the guard is on there talking, he said, yo, we ain't never had no static with you people, man.
And what's the song about?
Song is about static. I'm bringing static. Is this static? Bringing static. The first two verses. Well, when you hear the song, you're gonna hear what I'm talking about. Is I say names.
You say man.
I say names. I say names. I say names. So you know, let's get into it.
Get into it. Is it Static?
This is called Static.
Don't start none, won't be none.
Yo, listen, a lot of people start with me, but the universe finish it.
All right, there we go.
Oh, you can't fuck with them. You ready?
Yep.
Let's press play on that right now.
You know when we came to your turn, man? When Benji died, man, that's when we came to your turn for Static, man. I'm gonna tell you what's happening now, because all this shit is bullshit, man. You see, because like, wow, man, we didn't have no static with you people, man. All we did is ask you people for the colors, man, and you people didn't give us our colors back, man. You don't see us stripping you people, man. You don't see us stripping the turban. You don't see us stripping the ghetto, but you don't see us stripping no other crowd. When we have static, man, we sell it out among ourselves, man. Because like, wow, we got to live in this district. But why he don't come down here, man, and live in the fucked up houses, man? But why he don't come down here, man, and have all the fucked up fucking no he's in the fucking with the time? What is that? We do, Jack. So therefore, like, wow, we got to make it a better place to live. You understand?
I see you talking, but don't hear it. I'm about my sweet. There's feelings in my spirit. Bitches asking for the head. I stirs for her merits. I won't even give a spirit. Different from the others. I was something like a weird kid. Keep yours weird heads laughed at because I would fear give. People took advantage to relent, became standard. Moving like a phantom with the hammer in my Canada goose coat. He thought his wife was sweet when she was glucose. Kwame got too close and thought that I could veto higher. I had to show him I'm the equalizer. People be fronting like they biased with desires for community ad. His opportunity passed. He real mad now that 501c3. He used it as a cash cow. Dancing in the church, but his teacher had me cast out. Open off a phonio. He want the streets, not the holy Joe. But he ain't told me, he thought he did. Been studying for 40 years. These of us synthetic fraud. Just believe gunshots or a knife wound will set it off. Got naps around my testicles like tennis balls. Niggas ovulate and have menopause after you pluck their levers off. Really easily seated. These of us synthetic fraud will disbelieve gunshots or a knife wound will set it off. Got naps around my testicles like tennis balls. Niggas ovulate and have menopause after you pluck their feathers off. And studying for 40 years how people picking shoes in the streets and how that same nigga frontin'. Let the pussy group of these. I be like, who is he? All I have to offer is gratuity, nigga. That's in the form of advice given. People think I'm weak because I have my life lived in peace, but say I'm crazy because that's you to give the right nigga grief. I will walk up in your service or facility, and if you're mere probably on to make your facsimile. Niggas don't want to work, they want sexual activity, the alcohol involved. I'd rather build the knowledge like an alcohol the Bronx. I keep a full head steadily. My wife have another man's child, that bitch is dead to me. Never seen a man's persona spoken, nigga call me broken, crying that he love her. I'm like, I'm that bitch and fuck you too. Trying to buy it with my money as a substitute, but couldn't promise more. The boys taken down by a car. We will easily see the deeds of a synthetic fraud or disbelieve gunshots or a knife wound will set it off. Got naps around my testicles like tennis balls. Niggas ovulate and have menopause after you pluck their feathers off. Really easily see the deeds of a synthetic fraud or disbelieve gunshots or a knife wound will set it off. Got naps around my testicles like tennis balls. Niggas ovulate and have menopause after you pluck their feathers off. Don't ever think that other means that I'm something sweet. I just want to see you catch this bullet with your fucking teeth. I am discreet, but I can be the Mardi Gras. My bodyguard is named the law. I'm guided the protective shit. It is my progressive will to never doubt what men do. You are just a mere mortal named Ralph McDaniels. You cannot walk on water barefoot or in sandals. You go for Kevin Lawrence, I can cancel till I pop out the Sean's. Covered in this blood like it's butter or some Grey Poupon on bars that I take too far. Causes a reaction like my night won't leave faithful scar. I can cause a mortal puncture to your function. Something like corruption when assumptions are corrupted. The uncontrolled substance. Niggas are cowardly puppets. As all tough as I can dick behind this avatars. Niggas don't want to battle guard. My presence to your soul is like Babylon. Average y'all versus elite me. Nigga, I get extra like I'm E.T. And even E.C. in 3D, that same hill is so terrestrial. The skin I'm at shows that I'm indigenous and sexual rebel. Easily see the needs of a synthetic fraud or disbelief. Gunshots or a knife wound will set it off. Got naps around my testicles like tennis balls. Niggas ovulate and have menopause after you pluck their feathers off. Greedily, easily see the deeds of a synthetic fraud or disbelief. Gunshots or a knife wound will set it off. Got naps around my testicles like tennis balls. Niggas ovulate and have menopause after you pluck their feathers off.
You get a round of applause on that one. I was feeling your flow off on that one. If I wasn't a Samuel fan, I might have become a Samuel fan because of that joint. I was
Maybe for you.
I was liking the flow. All right.
Get me on that.
So you mentioned, and we talked about it before here, blackballed.
Yeah.
Questions. All right. Being blackballed. A wise man last week put words that I think about together in a way that I wasn't in the mode to do last week.
Okay.
Should I give him a shout out for the wise words that he spoke? The brother name's Mathematics.
Oh, God.
All right. So
The God.
he said to me when we were just talking, there are two forms of being blackballed.
Okay.
One is when others blackball you, and the other is
When you do it to
when you
yourself.
blackball yourself.
Right.
Now I know you.
Yes.
Yes.
Very well.
You got mouth on you,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean that in a good way, because there's a lot of people who don't necessarily
Know how to speak.
stand up for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And there's times when we are younger and we don't stand up for ourselves. As we get older and stronger, we like, you ain't gonna never that shit happen to me ever again.
Right.
But there is a fine line. So, you voiced to me the conspiracy possibilities of folks trying to silence Sam Hill.
Yes.
You are an emotional brother. You speak your mind most of the time. Every now and then, I'm your kryptonite, so I try to get you to not speak your mind. Yeah. So we're gonna speak your mind without fully
Got you.
torturing folks. And I'm gonna throw in too, because I've been known to get in trouble by expressing myself during my source days.
I've heard this.
I've called it being an astute businessman, because I own all my fucking artwork from that time period, and that only comes from me speaking up and saying this is how it should be done.
Got you.
Now that rubs some other people who one of my actual pieces of out there in the masses, because somebody felt the need to take it.
Somebody stole
During that time period. So one of my pieces, last word, if you got it, which is the Too Short piece, know that you can never show that shit in public because all that shit belongs to me, but you got it. So that is voicing yourself, speaking up, which you do commonly. Speak on the option, the possibility of, number one, being blackballed by others because you spoke up for yourself, and then where I push you, can't shout out everybody that you want to get out, because that'd be like blackballing yourself.
Right.
I'm just letting you there. I spoke way too long.
Okay.
But
Well, the thing is, though, Dre, motherfuckers been talking on my name since I was born. My mother ain't like me since I came out her ass.
okay.
Okay, I was blackballed since then. Okay, I'm the only one with a different father, and I'm the only one with a different father who had money.
Okay.
My sibling's father was broke. When I finally see this nigga in person, when he came to my mother's new apartment on Webster, where he popped up out the blue, this nigga looked like he sleep under cars. Nigga was oily. Okay, so from the beginning, I wasn't chosen.
He was oily.
From the beginning, you know the oily niggas.
Nah, I know. The white shirt that's got just dirty. White shirt that's dirty, had a little oil on it.
Like he was shitting car oil and you just wiped your ass with your shirt and it was just muddy.
All right.
So, I've never been liked. I was always called black and ugly since I was a kid.
Pariah Radio.
Everybody always shitting on me. My mother, my sisters, my brother, everybody. My mother made sure everybody hated me and my family. This ain't nothing fucking new. You know what I'm saying? You stupid. The only people who loved me as a little kid was Puerto Ricans. The only people who loved me was Puerto Rican girls.
Okay.
They the only ones who didn't call me black and ugly. They said, yo, your skin is beautiful. You're gorgeous. I'm a little boy being told I'm gorgeous. My mama called me ugly. So what the fuck do you talk about blackballing me? That's just supposed to hurt me? Because Minnesota and these bitch ass niggas go around talk about, yo, don't fuck with Sam Hill, he crazy? Them niggas ain't steal my music either? Let's stop playing, JB. Straight up, man. Let's cut it out, man. Niggas know how to feel. Niggas got the emails. Niggas know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was trying to tell people I'm crazy, but can't fuck with me. But then this is what they do. They call my phone. Yo, Sam Hill, can you please stop making songs about us? Yo, Sam Hill, can you please stop going around talking about shit? Crown me and all that. You know what I'm saying? Calling police and all that. Blackball. These niggas is trying to put me in prison. Blackball? These niggas do not want Sam Hill being heard because they can't fuck with me. And it's not no ego. It's not no cocky. Ask the fans who buy the music. Ask the people who wanted to give me deals. Ask the shit that's going on. The High Regard Man only co-signed one other rapper in New York history besides me. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, they're going to try to steal my music and cut it back at blah, blah, blah. When they think you moving by yourself, of course you're going to be by yourself. That's all you got. But I got the universe. And if the universe don't tell me to make a move, I'm not going to make a move. If I want to make a move and the universe have me going, I'm going to go. If it make me stop, I'm going to stop. I've made a bunch of moves on these niggas and they ain't do nothing about it. You sack my music back, right?
But now, my humble opinion, you are in the process of making smarter moves.
Yeah, much smarter moves, because what I did was I thought people had friends. See, what Dave Dahl used to do, because now Dave Dahl argue with Mangos. Dave Dahl, I seen Dave Dahl the other day. He act like he wanted to fight, but then you'll see him here, you're God. You know you're God, right? Yeah, I know I'm God. I know you ain't. You are 85%. But you on 24-hour hip hop, talk about the 5% nation and how you this and you that. Did Sunez enlighten you?
So wait, is this part of what happened this week?
Yeah, this part of what happened this week. This nigga popped up out the blue.
All right, so where were you?
Who's in class?
For those who aren't aware.
Let's just keep that easy for a second.
Class.
Just in class, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And this nigga gliding there damn near barefoot. He damn near barefoot on some Dalai Lama, on some other shit. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I had to get up and talk with him and you know, see what's going on. Mm-hmm. Do you know this nigga stole my music for the High Regard Man, right? Did what he did for the High Regard Man. And have the nerve to ask me to my face, can you write my album for me? Now, I appreciate the gesture. Mm-hmm. Because they're only gonna go, where else you gonna go? Where you gonna go to for that?
And you ain't gonna ask nobody to write something for you if you don't have a respect for their skills and knowledge.
Who the fuck else? You want the realness? Mm-hmm. Y'all want the realness? I write your shit and nobody will never know. You gonna pay me for it? You listen.
They want the realness.
You want that real shit. You want that fire. You want the true and living. I write your shit. You gonna pay me for it though, and nobody will never know. I don't give a fuck if we get mad. I punched you in your face. You punch me in my face. We had a fight. We wrestle. Nobody gonna know your business. Not like that. I like money. You know
okay, but if they're paying you for your stuff, at least it's legitimate business.
And we could still have a fight after that. And I said, fuck you, and I ain't doing nothing else for you, but you give me some money, you would get it up. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But, yo, he had the nerve to ask me, yo, this what he said to me. Yo, you ain't crazy, Sam Hill. You ain't crazy. They crazy. Everybody said you was crazy. Minnie said you crazy. C.I. said you crazy. Everybody said you crazy. Nah, you ain't crazy, it's they crazy. Why? Because they calling you crazy now? Why? Because I caught you arguing with a mango?
He caught him arguing with a mango.
Yo, listen, man, that's still my brother. Dave Dawes still my brother. But he's gone. And he getting his emotional shit. I was with him Saturday. He act like he wanted to fight. I said, you sure you want to fight? Yo, word up, Sam, I'll slap the shit out of you right now. Oh. Who you talking about? What you talking about, Sid? What you talking about? We in front of your son, but you just brought me to your son's house.
So he had a range of emotion. Range of emotion.
Can I take a sertraline?
Okay.
Can I take a sertraline? It's clearly obvious that nigga needs sertraline.
See, and I have no idea what sertraline is. So explain it to us.
It's like a Zoloft knockoff of Zoloft. How I know, don't ask. But how I know, don't ask. But he ain't taking sertraline.
Allegedly.
If Dave Dawg walking around arguing with mangoes and calling everything dog, yo, hold on. He see a woman, yo, Dave Dawg is retarded. That nigga will see a woman with a fatty. Oh my God, she's a queen. Sam, she's a queen. I'm like, whoa. What's a queen about her? Hold on, what you gonna steal again? I said, what's queen about her? Well, do you know her conduct? Stop it. You know what I'm saying? And you actually write your rhymes, but did you still out of the blue, because now I had to make sure he ate something, because he ain't had nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still going to show you who God's not going to leave for dead when you tried to kill me.
With all the bullshit, you was trying to feed him.
Still fed him.
All right.
Still made sure he could, still went to check on him. You know what I'm saying? Considered writing a ball for him. Considered writing a ball for him. Because listen, I can let you see the text.
Mm-hmm.
We went back and forth for a minute.
All right.
You know what, Sam Hill? You know what? I'm thinking about it. Because he was lying. I don't need you to write my shit. I got, listen. Everybody knows you're not good. Let's talk about it. Everybody knows that Dave Dahl is. He's a master engineer. The elite engineer. But why on your Love New York album, you got a song by yourself? You don't got a song with Kiefer on. You know why? You don't want that part of that shit. Yo, I'm pulling right now. You'll say the word, man. I'm great, man. You can't really fuck with me. So why you ask me to write your shit? I said, you are below average, Dave Dahl. Everybody knows this. Pete Rock know it. Everybody know it. But they love you. They love you. Now, he's a protege.
What
they love
are you going to do engineer-wise?
They love you.
Okay.
I love you. But them niggas you paid for balls, yeah, they ran off with your money. They're not affiliated with that shit. Fuck Dave Dahl. Lord. Fuck you. You a thief, man. And you know what I'm saying? You got some emotional rant shit. Yo, he threatened to poke me. I said, yo, you what? I said, hold on.
So was this one day hanging out?
I said, yo, hold on. I said, hold on. This is why I don't like Harlem no more. Because you cleaned it up. I couldn't find me a glass in it. I couldn't find me a little, I'm sorry. I couldn't find me a little something to allegedly defend myself.
Okay.
Allegedly. But Dave Dahl is gone, man.
So wait, you ain't answering my question. This was one day, couple of hours. Went from
2 days.
Surprise visit. Oh, okay.
2 days.
Because I mean that's still a lot in 2 days, but that's too much.
With a lot of hours. And within them hours I spent with Dave Dahl, I don't never want to see you again.
Is that it? If he comes to get you to write, it's already a no. After that experience.
If Dave Dahl still want me to hook him up, he got to come with the bag already in here.
Right then and there.
Or Cash App could give you a couple $1,000. You can send up a couple thousand, send me a couple $1,000 Cash App, whatever, Dave Dahl. But at the end of the day, you
gotta know he's serious, at least.
Man, Dave Dahl ain't serious about that. That nigga talking to mangoes.
Did the mango talk back?
I think he did.
Nah,
to him.
Yeah,
listen. You know what such a lean could do for you. But at the end of the day, right? I just want to say, like, it was a learning experience, man. In these workplace environments, with whether it's studio, whether it's legal job, whether it's hustling, whether it's whatever, you just got to focus on what you got to focus on and make sure that people that you hold in high regard know that you hold yourself in high regard, and that and that you don't put yourself beneath no man. You are the true and living God. You are the original man. You know what I'm saying? You have the universe on your side.
And when it comes to workplace experience, co-workers or whatever, people are only going to try to get away with the shit you let them get away with.
And they're going to call police on you.
Well, shit, they're a bunch of Karens. But in general, from my experience, whether it was old school days, working at magazines, working for record companies, or as I am of late in the school building, it's... most people would say working where they are, they love their coworkers, like their coworkers, tolerate their coworkers, are good at their job, can excel at their job, love what they do. But it's when you got to deal with the boss, supervisor, and all that shit where everything can go left and your love of what you do can be changed by who you got to deal with. And the same thing in a recording studio. If the engineer sucks, your shit's gonna suck.
But that's the thing.
Person who makes the joint suck, your shit gonna suck.
I don't fuck with people that suck. So, but the thing is, though, my men don't suck. The one who recorded the intro, because, I've again heard that the intro to the Mad Lib beat is kind of muffled.
Okay.
But when I listen to it at home, it sounds kind of good. So, we're going to fix that. But that engineer that did that, that's my man. That's family.
Okay.
He's not an elite yet, but he's more of a great producer than a great recorder yet. But he going to get there. That's family, and we're going to fix that shit up.
We're going to hook it up?
Go hook it up.
All right, so we got another Sam Hill joint, because I think it would be appropriate right now after we talked about studio, engineer, work-based, that we hear some joint. And
let me get into You know what? I want to show.
What's the name?
It's called Ali.
Okay, I've heard that before. I'm definitely
dedicated to Muhammad Ali. When he passed away, that devastated me.
Yeah, that was one of my child heroes.
Because that he comes from Elijah Muhammad.
I never told you I met Ali, did I?
You met Ali?
No, I never told you I met Ali.
Ali?
Yeah, I was about 5, 6. I lived on Crown Heights. It was a movie theater called the Carroll Theater when I was a little kid. It was like Carroll Street and Utica. I remember, I got the zone. They were playing Destroy All Monsters.
Okay.
Which is a Godzilla zone. Early in the week, there was a sign up that said, Muhammad Ali is be here, he'll be appearing. I think it was before some kind of Frazier fight, maybe. Okay. I can't remember the exact. This is just only going on full memory.
Right.
And everybody is like, yeah, right. Muhammad Ali ain't coming here and shit. So, but of course, everybody was outside just in case. I remember him getting out the bus, coming out. I'm on my oldest brother's shoulders, and it's Muhammad motherfucking Ali, right? Shit, I don't even remember all I just remember it was. I was like, it was Muhammad Ali, and never had the opportunity to fully appreciate it because I was like 5, 6.
Right.
The older me would have loved that, but the memory and the fact that Utica was packed, that shit still. And like I said, that was one of my heroes. So knowing that he's one of yours too, and that song is dedicated
from Elijah Muhammad.
Oh, indeed.
You know me. You know I love Elijah. Well, Elijah is the most fiery little ninja. See, man, and the father comes from him.
Yeah.
And Ali, when Ali died, that hurt me because he stood up for his people wholeheartedly, and he beat you up. And it was just appreciated. So this joint right here is called Ali. The choruses on here are only of his speech.
Okay.
And that's how I had it. So
once again, new Sam Hill or old classic Sam Hill?
Classic Sam Hill that didn't get officially released, but it will be on the trilogy coming up.
Okay.
But it's online.
The trilogy that I'm supposed to do some artwork for, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so we always tied that shit in like that.
Yeah, I tried to get Dre on lace me. And he gave me the little brother price.
The discount, yeah.
The little brother price. Fuck you. So
let's hear the joint.
We're going to play the joint right now, pledging it right now.
See, we had a house slave and we had a yard slave. And the house slave was the one who stayed in the house. He ate chicken. He had the slave master's leftover suits and clothes and sweaters and everything. And when it was cold outside, he was in the heat, and out outside, he sat under the fan. He was the house nigga. And when the slave master's house caught on fire, the house negro would beat the master putting out the fire. Boom! House is on fire. But the yard lady, that was the prettiest fire you ever see. The one out there working and being worked in. Burn, baby bird. He just look at it and say,
Niggas is slaves or ways they never knew. They lust summer, they ain't fitting upon benches, but waiting to fuck runaways. Jealous and overzealous like the love never visited. Envy, I can't consider it. Was raised as vicious kids, they like those Superman fight, mental play. I listen to them speaking, they repeat, they mom say, I got a little dick and need Ritalin. The mind can breed misery and anthropological impossibilities within that song in that be like it's not really me, but I'm the modern day Willie D. Actually, as a dynamite, out of sight, out of mind. Be determined when I'm splurging, I'm a die-hard Knicks fan, but I like to see the Spurs win. Bitches use detergent on my stinky socks. Pictures of my pop to the dashiki top resemble me. Assemblies required when the memory of loved ones or old friends. Niggas speak grown men, getting open off what never was.
We're people that need sleep, getting ghosted. And dead people coming back. I was in Africa, I was in Cuba, I was in Ethiopia, I was in Arabia, I was everywhere. Talk to people just for the fun of it. It's a chat. And they don't know about no ghosts and no Frankenstein and no wolf fan and no
When people can't control, they want to stop me, God. My endings are beginners like reading the Al Fatiha. Trust they got me scarred. Serenity cannot be far, drinking out the jar. I'm seeing Hill, the mighty duck. Notice how I'm chosen when these bum bitches tidy up. They be like, sound me up. They be frontin' with the longest hair. Thinking when I'm speaking, he not on the square. I'm seeing how these niggas wore braziers and how goons stop the strongest dude to suck your nigga life through the latitude and longitude. Friendship don't exist. If I think about harming you, I seek a peace of mind. So I savor my solitude. I separate myself from the honored fools who live off ramen soup. I'm sporty, so I need it all to go my way for 40 or 50 years. If I blow my gauge, niggas stop to listen to the words I spray. I am the forward motion, no delay. So people hate my presence, hoping that I go away.
If it's just for you, I mean, if it's just for you and your personal gain and resentment, and education means nothing if you don't have a knowledge of yourself to go with it. No Cuba and Ghana, that's the Cuba before you exile. Africa become the miracle. Get time to education appears and go back and read a tribe or run a whole region. And all we can do with our education is stand in line and make the white man for a job.
My possibility is to stop the slander. Niggas ain't wild, say prostitutes are propaganda. Pandering the needy whores living the life of CB4. The type of nigga for the cause, but not the damage. Ye cannot serve God and mammon. Bitches starve for famine, but when I speak native, candid whores flock to me. They love my attitude. They say it's like a fourth democracy. Niggas be three grandmass niggas frontin' like they grow poppy seeds. Associates play with some opiates. Appropriate thinking. I'm maintaining the knowledge of the supremes. Some would rather study lessons, ugly fuck with degrees. I be at ease with nothing more. Niggas mix the book of 48 laws with the floors of the streets. It seems indeed I broke the spell, although I'm seen as the week gets late and I seek the meat. I charge bitches thinking I was just a piece of elite. Feeling so complete on my winning streak. I'm loved by my enemies.
God will do what is main way to hold faith you will be. And you know inspect him. We're not even the perfect country. There's a whole land and for all you time that you find one in the work. They put it out of town. You get out of town, put a fence around the way it's like, and you're gonna be nothing but a bit of man. Here we are, just like.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
What's the name of that joint again?
That was called Ali in dedication to the great Muhammad Ali. Like I said,
Ali Boumaier.
When I heard the God passed away, that shit hurt me so bad. And I just started listening to all his speeches, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it just went back, man.
Yeah, I mean, these last couple of years, I mean, obviously I know I'm getting older.
Right.
But this just make me feel old because all the people I looked at as heroes, just passing away weekly, monthly, fucking yearly. It's like, Jesus, the fuck.
But you know what, man? I just want to say, regardless of what, you are appreciated by many, many people. Everybody who we've had as guests or almost had guests and even had guests, they all give praise to you, Dre. Just know you are loved and you are respected, God.
I appreciate that, black man. The way I look at it is, I need to hear that, but I mainly need to hear that from the people that I care about. Everybody else, fuck them in the end. I mean, I'm still going to do what I do respectfully. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. All right, so before we run out of time, because all of y'all are clamoring and demanded and need to hear it so you can get through your week.
They actually be...
Exactly. I mean, it's the reason we started it, because everybody talk about black on black crime and how we need to stand up for each other, and black people don't do this. They don't be seeing the parades and people letting doves loose and wearing their family members on their shirt and us protesting about black on black crime. So we wanted to enlighten them with a little sweetener about white on white crime, as I refer to it. Sam refers to it as he will once you hear him. But as I say before I pass it on to Sam, I don't like crackers. I do like saltines, and every now and then Ritz with butter. And now, Samuel with a little white on white crime.
Thank you. As I present this urban nightmare here,
Urban nightmare, that's what he calls it.
This one is titled, Utah Woman Who Wrote Children's Book on Grief Charged with Her Husband Murder.
Talk about it.
Let's talk about this.
See, that sounds simple right there, but
No, it's not simple. Check it out.
Okay.
A Utah woman who wrote a children's book about dealing with the loss of a loved one, right? Publishing it just over a year after her husband's death, has been charged with murder.
Who'd she murder?
Corey Richens, 33, of Commerce, was charged in Summit County 3rd District on Monday, not this Monday, it was Monday, with aggravated murder and possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute. According to court documents, an investigation into her husband's death
Her husband's death. Okay.
began on March 4th, 2022, just after 3:20 a.m. when Summit County deputies responded to her home at 282 Willow Court on a report of an unresponsive man. They arrived to the scene and found Corey Richards, husband, Eric Richards, on the floor at the foot of his bed. He was declared deceased at the scene after life-saving efforts were made.
Okay.
During interviews, right, this bitch Corey Richards, she reported that she was celebrating the close on a house for a business the night before. She told...
So that was her alibi.
That was her alibi.
Okay.
You know, bitches be lying. So she told officers she made Eric a Moscow mule and served it to him in bed. According to the investigation, the only people in the home at the time was Eric, that bitch, and their kids, right? So Richards said she fell asleep with one of her children that night because they were having a night terror. So that was her excuse.
Not being in the bedroom.
She slipped in the shit and said, let me go on the bed because I don't want to feel that cold dick on my butt. So she reportedly returned to her room at 3 a.m. and found Eric cold to the touch. But she didn't want the coldness on her, which is when she called 911. Officials said they were told by Richards that she left her phone in her bedroom that night and did not have it with her in her child's room. However, detectives found that her phone had been opened multiple times during those hours. You fucking lying. So there were also evidence that messages had been sent and received to her phone during that time were allegedly deleted. After an autopsy was conducted, it was determined that Eric had died of an overdose with a level of fentanyl in his system that was 5 times lethal dosage. A medical examiner concluded the fentanyl had been ingested orally. So basically, that drink she gave him, that mule mimosa, whatever the fuck that was, the bitch was being greasy. She wanted the money. During further investigation, detectives said they found communications between Richards and the person who had previously been charged for possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute. Richards had reportedly texted the person sometime between December 2021 and February 2022 to ask for some prescription pain medication for an investor who had a back industry, blase, 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 blase. On February 14th, no, we can't skip this one.
Don't skip.
Approximately 2 weeks later, Richards said her investor, not investigator, wanted something stronger and requested some of the Michael Jackson stuff. You want the proper raw.
How you put the king in this shit?
Don't put the king in this. The king ain't got nothing to do with this. Hold on, Mike. Rest in peace, God. So 3 days after, on February 14th, Richards allegedly procured the fentanyl. She said Eric had Valentine's Day dinner with Eric, became very ill, and probable cause statement read, Eric believed that he had been poisoned. The statement continued. Eric told a friend that he thought his wife was trying to kill him. Motherfucking bitches. Okay. She reportedly asked for more fentanyl, and the drug dealer in Ogden was contacted through Richards. On 22nd May, he was found dead. Days later, she was charged with criminal homicide, aggravated murder, and 3 counts of possession of a controlled substance with intent to distribute. Richards' book title, Are You With Me?, was published March 5th, just days after his 1-year anniversary of the...
So wait, so before the trial or whatever, she wrote a book?
Okay, 5 days before the 1-year anniversary of his death, her book was released. Talk about the loved one she lost. According to the book description on Amazon, the book was written to create peace and comfort for children who have lost a loved one. It is to reassure children that although your loved one is not here, that motherfucker presence will always exist in your mind and wherever you want to do whatever you want to do. So let's just cut the bullshit here, y'all. This bitch knew she wanted him dead for whatever reason. She wanted him dead. And, she thought that she'd get away with it because her being Karen.
She was caring or she was Karen?
She was Karen, and she thought that she could get away with it. So these are the situations that we try to bring to light, because, you know, they could be any time in any situation. You know, a mentally ill nigga might be on a train, not bothering nobody, probably acting a little crazy, whatever, not hitting or touching nobody, might get choked out, and then his criminal record get pulled up like he was on some other shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
And he was imitating Michael Jackson. Once again, all stuff ties in, but go ahead.
Oh, the king. So, yeah, yo, you know, it's just really unfortunate that, you know, niggas don't realize that other people do crimes.
Yeah, what is it? Be fearful or be careful of white women carrying mimosas.
Mule, what the fuck was the name of that drink?
I never heard of no mule shit. I thought it was a mimosa.
Hold on. This bitch said she got him a Moscow Mule.
Yeah, she was kicking.
That shit was kicking on get the life out his ass.
Damn, Moscow Mule.
So, with that said, y'all, you know, we just want to let y'all know that we at Pariah Radio, you know, we
S.STREET Media,
and we believe in S.STREET Media for believing in us.
Yes,
I want to thank y'all for tuning in, because we about to get the fuck up out of here, because y'all should know by now, when it's towards the end of the show, we doing Suburban Nightmares, the white or white crime. We gonna do that for y'all.
We got to come up with some music for that before,
like a special beat for that.
For that, yeah. Just for the white on white crime. Gotta have like a news report, and then some noise of white women screaming, some kind of shit. We gonna come up with something.
Yo, tell you they just do this.
We got some good sound effects.
It's the best. So
we counting out how much time we got? Like 30 seconds, 5 minutes, 30.
We got a couple seconds.
All right, we got seconds. All right.
3-4 minutes. Okay.
Okay. So let's talk about who we trying to get up here.
Oh.
Don't know if it's happening.
Well, it can't happen next week.
But let me say, next week I'm not gonna be here, so we may not be here.
So I'm gonna wait it out. Don't get it confused. There are gonna be times I'm gonna be doing shows by myself, because Dre gotta go places and shit.
Yeah, let me tell them what I'm doing next week.
Oh, what you doing?
Because they're supposed to publicize it later this week, so I might as well say it. The National Museum of African American Music in Tennessee. See, I can't even be in New York. I can't even be in my hometown of Brooklyn. But I'm going to the National Museum of African American Music, one-man show for your brother in the National Museum of African American Music. Opens on July 6th.
You gotta clap that up.
All right. So they celebrating 50 years of hip hop. We've been talking about the possibility of this since January, February, but it is happening. And I'll make sure I have some pictures for the world to see.
Yo, man, you know what, Dre? You see my little portfolio of art that I had.
Yes.
And, you know, that's only a percentage of what I had.
Yeah.
And what I can have, as I got in my phone and in my stash and in my email, about 1,000 pictures I want to duplicate.
Yeah, never enough time, Lord.
Like, so you know what I do is just that when I take time and listen to music, when I'm writing songs, I would draw something. So what I'm going to do is I would like to have a one-man show one day, and when I do, because you know you got to speak into existence, I just want to let everybody know 98% of the drawings won't be original. There's going to be all something that I saw somewhere and brought it to life, because that's how I draw.
But they're going to be your original.
It's going to be my original.
All right, so that's good enough.
From you and people that I respect like that, like Danny Torres from Instagram, Mike Hardigan, and Tovio Rogers and shit like that. All of like the people on Instagram that got me back to wanting to start drawing again.
Okay,
you and them, y'all have motivated me, and I'll be copying y'all shit. And when I get it right, I'll tag y'all. But I want to have a one-man show.
Yeah. All right, and I was honored to actually finally see either stuff that I had seen JPEG wise.
Okay.
Cause I remember you sending me that Snoop early on,
and he signed it for me, y'all. He signed. Yo, we should have did that on air. Yo, I asked Dre, could he sign my picture? I copied of him, and he did it, man. That was a highlight of my life, man.
Authentication for your ass.
Yo, right, man. I thank you, man. Just like rapping over beats from Showbiz, and having permission to do that from him. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I recorded a few times at DITC and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, those is highlights of my life. because y'all are people I hold in regard. Y'all are people that'll always be dear to me because just of who you are and just watching you, it made me.
History.
You know what I'm saying?
History.
It made me. Y'all are part of my history. If I ever get inducted to a Hall of Fame, I would like for y'all to be there as soon as.
Okay.
To be up there to, walk me in some type of Hall of Fame or some shit like that. And because you that nigga, you ain't know that.
I appreciate you in all ways. And may not be next week, but that don't mean we ain't here.
Yo, because should we tell them who we looking to have through?
Yeah, tell them.
Okay.
As we wind out.
A legend in media.
Mm-hmm.
You may not know who he is, but he's a legend to those who know.
Yeah, those who know.
Those who know. He's a straight affiliate of the Star Buck Wild Show. And I remember for quite a few years, every morning he would give you your lessons.
Yes.
Every morning. This is the great DX12 Day Son.
And as we talked about co-workers before, I worked with him when he took over for a couple months as the Source editor.
Mm-hmm.
So we had our rapport before he took over. We had our rapport while he was there. Ain't seen him in a minute. Actually, he wrote a little bit of something for the book I'm working on maybe like 2 years ago. So that was our correspondence.
Well, he looking forward to seeing you. Because when I saw him, he had nothing but high regard for you. He's like, yo, man. He said, yo, I'm gonna tell you what he said again. He said, yo, one thing I'm gonna tell you about Dre Sandhill, I ain't never had him I had to worry about him putting a project late.
I ain't never missed a deadline.
He said he ain't never put in a project late.
16 years, I ain't never missed a deadline.
Yo, we got the great Day Son.
So if it ain't next week, ain't the week after, he coming soon. We just trying to make sure.
We're gonna get it on. Now, mind you, this is you think Sam Hill is fire?
Yeah. we have the fireman in the studio to put him out.
Most likely gonna check me on my lessons and all that. Was today's man? He's on that.
Yeah.
Yo, go. What's today's man? Nickel.
You gotta make sure you know it.
I got it right here. My shit is in my phone.
All right,
so,
cool.
Peace to everybody that tuned in to Pariah Radio.
Yep.
I just want to say we love y'all who love us because we are pariahs and people don't fuck with us.
All right, we got a joint to play out. So we.
Oh, you want to what's something?
The intro could be the outro, more or less.
Hold on. Could you know me? Hold on.
Gotta give him something.
Hold on. Oh, I want to hold on. Where's my shit at? I want to play this joint right here. This is a joint that I did with Square Free. I want to say rest in peace to my man Rain Reddy.
All right,
that's a very dear friend of mine. That's like a little brother to me, man. He loves Sam Hill music so much, man. We build all the time. So the dude on here rapping with me is his family, his brother, and I invited him on the track because he showed me what he was about when he was alive, and I love them because of Reddy. And this is
peace, cool. Enough respect. And if we don't get to play the whole joint, we will play it next show.
Next show. This is BX Execution, y'all. Playing it now, y'all. Peace, y'all. Peace.
S.STREET Media.
Yeah, you boy, out. Square Free. Mo Miller. Fats Better Dawn. BX shit. Let's get it.
Yo, I can disappear if you want, but it's not for good. Could go from IG to FB, then I block the hood. Some say why not, it's cause you should. At what they couldn't do, they can't make a new of you. Got them tightening like super glue. Niggas don't hustle, they poop a scoop. I be enlightening the stupid dudes. Eluding you with a juke move. Can spin around and shoot you. Can be in court saying this case is moot too. Niggas is neutral when I back it out. I'm in through generations like I'm Pacquiao. Don't talk about the past cause it can happen now. Be laying down in your cap and gown. At the slowest speed, you know it's me. The sober he can breathe, the seed to breathe. The life of Elohim, a wonder of the world. G.O.D. And no, they won't believe cause you don't got it. Said you broke, but you got knowledge. Astonished to be honored, getting old. Some people say polish. Season horse fucking for dollars. Keep your 50 cabs. Blue notes in the Juno, eating Buto in the gypsy cab. Bitches can easily get me mad cause I won't split the bag. I ever stoop to the level of a peasant. Lord high executioner, will forever present corruption in the human form. Unlike the grafted, you imagining a unicorn. I can quadruple more like 2 + 2 is 4. Told to the courts by my super whore. The truth I will adore because I'm hearing that my Mars was a heartless hoe. Sharing knowledge, telling people God look like dark-skinned folk. Drinking in public, starting shows in the projects broke. I'm telling jokes, I can't provoke a bitch to get a job. Speak wisdom with the earth and still will at a synagogue. I'm praised of us, been amazed on days that my dick was hard. That's my business card.
RP, ready. I mean, Sheedy, Andy, Fred, Coach, Charlie, once again say, forever. Fats better Dawn, let's get it.
Look, I'm OG, no fake rookie. Cooling like baked cookies, I'm stepping big. Bringing home the bacon. Yeah, that mean my safe full of Peppa Pig. Tell a judge, fuck you, I got 7 kids. Let me live. This is me tactically surviving. Quick flips, my iPhones, ask me if I'm driving. I kill beats, but this one I'm high-fiving. I'm out the bed, missions and plans, I got the bread. She sucked dick with a mask so we could stop the spread. Y'all stand in line for my grand design. You don't eat the pussy unless you playing the vibe. I'm following barcodes while I scan these lines. Hand me mines. Hitting pussy's my next joy. Mo Hill said keep feelings hidden like sex toys. Up next boys is ex-boys. Yeah, look, up next boys is ex-boys. That's square free.
Bronx, Mo Miller, Fats better Dawn, square free shit. Your boy, you're loud. Let's get it.